Imagine losing your child in a dark forest. Now imagine finding him 8 months later, raising him to adulthood, only to discover 100 years later through DNA that the child you raised was a complete stranger. This is the unbelievable true story of Bobby Dunbar. In August 1912, the wealthy Dunbar family went on a fishing trip to Swayze Lake in Louisiana. The area was surrounded by thick swamps and dangerous alligators. While the family was eating lunch, 4-year-old Bobby simply vanished. His mother, Leslie, panicked. Hundreds of volunteers searched the swamp. They even cut open the stomachs of alligators, fearing the worst, but they found no trace of the little boy. A nationwide manhunt began. 8 months later, the police received a tip. A wandering handyman named William Cantwell was traveling in Mississippi with a young boy who looked exactly like Bobby. The police arrested William and called the Dunbar family. Leslie and her husband rushed to Mississippi to see the child. But the reunion was strange. The boy did not recognize the parents, and Leslie herself said, "I am not sure if this is my son." However, the next day, after giving him a bath and seeing his moles, she hugged him and declared, "Yes, this is my Bobby." The town celebrated. A massive parade was held to welcome Bobby home. Inspector Kabir reviews the old newspaper clippings of this happy ending. But the happiness didn't last long. A few days later, a poor, unmarried woman named Julia Anderson arrived in town. She was crying hysterically. She looked at the boy and said, "That is not Bobby Dunbar. That is my son, Bruce." Julia explained that she had allowed the handyman, William, to take her son on a short trip to visit relatives, but he never brought him back. Now, there was one boy and 2 mothers claiming him. The police set up a test. They brought Julia into a room with the boy. The boy did not run to her, and Julia hesitated, unsure because the boy was wearing expensive new clothes. Because Julia was poor and unmarried, the newspapers mocked her. The court gave the boy to the wealthy Dunbar family. William, the handyman, was sent to prison for kidnapping. The boy lived his entire life as Bobby Dunbar. He got married, had children, and died at the age of 58, fully believing he was Bobby. Inspector Kabir jumps to the modern era of science. For decades, a rumor haunted the Dunbar family. What if the boy was actually Bruce Anderson? In 2004, Bobby Dunbar's granddaughter, Margaret, decided to find the truth. She secretly took a DNA sample from her father, Bobby's son, and compared it to the DNA of the real Bobby Dunbar's younger brother. When the results came back, the family was shocked. It was a 0% match. The boy who was raised in the Dunbar mansion, the boy who inherited their wealth, was absolutely not Bobby Dunbar. He was Bruce Anderson. Inspector Kabir closes the file on this tragic twist. Julia Anderson had told the truth her entire life, but her child was stolen by the justice system. The handyman was innocent of kidnapping Bobby. But the most terrifying question remains unsolved. If the boy they brought home was Bruce, then what happened to the real 4-year-old Bobby Dunbar on that hot August day in the swamp? His true fate remains a dark secret, swallowed forever by the muddy waters of Louisiana.